pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Should we pray? Thank you, Heavenly Father, for this gathering. Thank you for the power and all that we can do as we look through a Rotary magazine and see that symbol of Bill Gates and those other dignitaries in Rotary, and all that we have been able to do by uniting and being together. And we praise you for the program that we have today, and we thank you that you will go with Helen wherever it is that she goes in the significance of her office. And we ask all of this in Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Yes, Helen had to go to Algona Rotary Club today to their program on the youth thing.
Yeah.
Does anybody have anything for the Sergeant at Arms today?
I'm here. No, everybody quiet. Okay, go ahead, next one.
Oh, I guess I'll give $1.
Oh my gosh.
I will brag a little bit about.
Keep bragging now, you keep taking. Thank you.
So on Saturday we had Joe's graduation party.
Yes.
And it was a very great success. And I was very happy that I did not have to bring home a bunch of food.
Oh, you got it all ready.
Yes. Well, he had a good turnout.
Good,
Yeah, good.
real good.
Very good turnout.
Well, he's well known in this town, so you better be having a good
Yes.
turnout.
Anybody else?
Quite a wrestler, wasn't he?
Yes, he was very, very wrestling.
106 pounds or 8?
106 and 120, 126, 113.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's had quite the assortment. He's lost the most weight than any other student for 3 years. in
Is
his
that
life.
right? Mm-hmm.
Well, you're not feeding him
No.
We have an activity in Rotary where we send a high school student to, it's been at Grinnell College, I think, to take leadership training. And they're really, really selected with, I mean, we pick one out.
Yeah.
We don't
They go
just
through an
send
interview
anyone.
process.
They won't hardly say
And
a
he was our
word.
candidate 2 years ago.
They won't hardly say a word when they're up here, but we send them down there for a week, they come back talking.
Yes.
They are changed people. Yeah, it's so cool.
Dr. Dog, you have the treasurer report?
1482.98, and that's after reimbursing Leonard for stuff he got for Helen.
Okay.
I have one other item. I got a statement from Pocahontas State Bank about our CD. Its value is $2,698.99, and June 7th it will renew for another 12 months.
All right. Thank you. Do you have secretary's report, Lori?
We had 2 brags last week. One was from Helen, sorry. She discussed attending the district convention, and also one was from Leonard, who discussed the program growing up on a gravel road. Old business, Mindy reminded everyone that last week was her last week. We encouraged her to go online to attend meetings, and she's going to keep that in mind. Helen reminded the group that money donated to the foundation would need to be done by June. Members can contact John Last or submit a donation online. Reminder, Heritage Days is June 24th and 25th. The Rotary Club will have a booth with the Interact Club. Sabrina reported the Interact Club had 3 members drop out due to students who did not want to, correct me if I'm wrong on this, did not want to follow bylaws nor follow through with tasks. There are now 18 students in the club. Lindsay Hubble is the president, Riley Eisenberg is vice president, and Bonnie Kraft the treasurer. Interact Club takes cans in every other week. They clean ditches, parks, as well as assist her with the garden show, and they've set up a lot of events for the Expo Center. They're currently asking for any assistance with help to clean up a very large yard in Pomeroy. On Wednesday the 18th at 3:30 is the meeting with the Interact Club with the seniors. Katie will be giving out rewards and certificates. Rotary will bring ice cream to thank the Interact Club and to help celebrate. All Rotarians are asked to wear their Rotary shirts for the event. And Mary made a motion to put an ad in the paper regarding the Interact Club. Dr. Dahl seconded the motion. All members were in favor. Sabrina holds the program this week, and me and Helen will be volunteering at the Rialto on Wednesday night.
Thank you. So yes, Leonard, can you update us on local developments in the great town of Pocahontas, please?
Still moving forward. I got all my ducks in a row for Heritage Days, but I haven't seen anything else yet. Did I mention we talked to Barry Sackett about the Shaw Building? There's nothing more is going to happen until after Heritage Days, but there's a good chance that's going to become a welcome center and chamber office, and meeting center for all kinds of stuff.
Oh, cool. Yeah, Tim mentioned it to me.
Yeah,
How's the roof on that place?
it used to leak, but it doesn't appear to now.
She's on.
Do you need anything? No. Okay. Let's kind of heading on first.
I'll actually have special with the cider ranch, please.
How much of a Reuben? Just a Reuben.
Just a room in?
What'd you say?
With the cider ranch.
Spring omelet, no meat, whole wheat.
No salads today? Leonard?
How about a mini omelet and an English muffin?
Okay.
That's fun. I've been craving breakfast all weekend.
What would you
I
like?
want some Western skillet, but no green peppers. Eggs over easy.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, she's
What a big guy.
only too much, 'cause she's gotta work today.
Oh, and one other thing, Sabrina, the bicycles are this close to being out.
I saw that on Facebook. I was very pleased. I can't wait till it's
He
out.
was
That's a
hoping to get
dollar.
That's neat.
What's that? No, that's Dewey's dollar. Hey, not
Just kidding you.
yeah. Yeah, he was hoping to get them up by the 15th, but the locks aren't here yet, I guess. We just got everything else running.
So we got the bikes in.
Yeah, bikes are in there. They had Presta valves and not Schrader valves. Does everybody know what that means?
No.
They have what?
Presta valves instead of Schrader valves. If you're a bicyclist, you know the difference. I think it's a European thing, I don't know. But most high-end bicycles have Schrader valves, and the Presta valves is what you hook up with over here at Casey's. So I told the old ladies I had an aneurysm on my bicycle. It was actually a flat tire, but it looked like an aneurysm on the bike. And I picked up a couple of adapters, so he got the tires pumped up, so we're rolling.
Oh, sweet.
And I'm doing the decals for it. He hadn't come up with a price yet, but he's given me advertisement for doing all the decals for all 15 of the bikes.
Oh, cool.
But if Rotary wanted to put I don't know what he's going to charge. The bike shop in Fort Dodge was really intrigued by it, and they asked about advertising, and Dewey said he hadn't put a pencil to it yet. But there's an advertising opportunity there. But the ones in Pokey, there'll either be 5 or 6, and they'll be at Gateway Park. And he's got out here on the west side, what do you call it, machine shop, working on some sort of rack to put them in.
Oh, cool.
So we're real close.
Awesome.
I would say by Memorial Day you can go rent a bike.
Awesome. That's cool. Okay, the Interact party is this Wednesday, May 18th at 3:30 p.m. and they would like all of us to attend. Will everybody be able to attend?
I don't know.
You don't know? Lori, will you be
Yeah.
able to get out of work? Leonard?
Yep.
Yep.
And I'll be able because I can give myself a double that day. And Helen will bring ice cream and toppings. Katie's gonna bring dishes, spoons, and napkins. And would somebody like to ask Jack if he's gonna do the ice cream? Because if not, then we need to pick up ice cream.
Well, he said he's going to, but I don't know.
We had to pick some up anyway, didn't we? Because
Yeah, we're gonna put up 2 gallons, I told him we'll bring 2 gallons.
Oh, okay.
So who's picking up ice cream?
It sounded like Helen was, but
Oh yeah,
Maybe not.
Helen will bring ice cream and toppings. Maybe I should pay attention to what it is I'm saying. And then Helen did contact our district internet coordinator Neil Phil and the district secretary John Last about the certification of our Interact Club, and they're supposed to get in touch with the Rotary personnel to obtain the citation because Katie put it in back in October 6th. So we should have had it by now. Because they said 12 weeks at the max, that's 3 months. So we're waiting to hear back on that. Is there any other old business that we missed that we need to go over?
I don't know if this is old or new, but we have received this thank you from the junior class of the school for the help with the prom.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
That's the juniors, and on the other side is the seniors.
Nice. That's very nice.
So I might just get a copy of the other side and put both of them in the store window.
Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, new business, the Heritage Parade about furnishing a float for the Interact Club. Does anybody have any ideas? A flatbed for students to ride upon? Like, I don't know, the only person, I don't know anybody that has a flatbed.
Not anymore.
I know somebody drives semi, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a flatbed.
Dan Stahl has a flatbed.
And so,
Mike Karate.
I would probably ask Mike Crotty. Or yeah, I can talk to Mike Crotty about it.
That'd be nice.
If we can't get a flatbed, then Don could drive his pickup with the trailer, and students could either ride or walk beside it. And the parade is the morning of the June 25th. And like, I guess my question is, what kind of float are we doing? Are we partnering with the Interact Club to do a float? Or are they coming up with the idea? Or does anybody have any ideas?
Can we find that out Wednesday?
We should bring it up at the Wednesday Interact meeting, because if we're doing it for them, they would probably want to be a part of it.
Did we do one last year?
No?
No, this is our first
Too
year.
new.
Yeah.
This is our first year.
So, I'll talk to Mike Crotty. We'll table this until next week. Is there any other new business that anybody needs to bring up for today? Oh, you guys are quiet. Wake up.
You don't know.
Can't think of anything.
You're just efficient.
Yeah, I try to be. Well, then we are going to officially adjourn this meeting. Oh, and Lori, I know you said it, but you and Helen are working Rialto. And Dr. Dahl, your program is next week.
Oh. I don't know.
Well, your next meeting is Monday the 23rd at noon, regular place, and you're giving the program.
Oh, okay.
That's what.
Who is after that?
That's who my.
That's the only one you have.
Hold on.
I just thought maybe if we knew a little ahead.
Oh, we're 2016.
May need some revision.
Huh?
May need some revision.
Okay, does anybody like to do the program next week?
Oh, I can do it. I'll figure out something for next week.
You'll figure out
But it's after that.
After that, I don't know.
We'll have to find out next week, I
Yeah, I
guess.
guess we'll find out next week.
Because Helen probably.
I have down the Dr. Dahl's the 23rd and I'm the 30th.
Okay,
Oh, there
thanks,
you go.
Lori.
Well, thank you, Lori. You're
Does that
not
come
doing
by
It
my
it.
doesn't go after May, so I have no idea who's after that.
Good thing we got a secretary.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, well, thank you. I don't have any more surprises for you. So, today's program is our dear friend, or my dear friend, Kelly Jepson. She's running for auditor, and she was going to come speak about her qualifications and whatever else she was going to talk about being an auditor.
I'm nervous.
We're a pretty casual group.
All
Got
right.
worldwide TV too, so.
I saw that. That makes me a little even more
And
nervous.
it will be on Facebook. You'll be famous.
Give me the pressure. First of all, I want to give you a little brochure that kind of tells you a little bit about myself. That, and a magnet to put on your fridge to remind you to come vote.
Thank you.
Okay. Is it okay if I sit or you need to stand?
You do whatever you want.
Whatever
I
is
think you can
comfortable
sit
for you.
around here.
Okay. Well, Like Sabrina said, my name's Kelly Jepson. I'm running for Pocahontas County Auditor. I've been busy campaigning, putting out signs, sending out my brochures, going door to door, and you know, telling people who I am, what my qualifications are, and ask them if they have any questions. And my favorite question that people ask me is why? Why you? You know, why should I put you in this position? And I just want to explain to you why. 3 reasons. I'm qualified, I'm a hard worker, and I care. I went to Iowa State University and the University of Alabama and majored in accounting. I worked in banking for 10 years. I did bookkeeping, teller, personal banker, and I worked in commercial lending. During that time, I was nationally recognized for my customer service skills. For the past 6 years, I've worked for Pocahontas County in their mental health and developmental disability services. And we are part of a 22 county region, and for the region, my responsibility is I am on their accounts payable team. I pay bills for 22 counties, which is a big responsibility. And every year, our Chief Financial Officer runs a report on the amounts of bills that we receive versus the amount that we pay. And I'm proud to say I'm part of a 5-person team that every year we've been saving $700,000. So for the past 4 years, it's $2.8 million of your taxpayers' dollars that we're finding in mistakes, things that they're billing us for that we shouldn't be billed for. So I'm a little detail-oriented.
That's good.
Anyway, also the Chief Financial Officer and I were selected to be part of a 10-person committee for ISAC, which is the Iowa State Association of Counties, to help develop a program to transfer the MHDD claims to the auditor's offices across the state of Iowa. So that's kind of a big deal.
Hello, Jack.
I am a hard worker. I do what it takes to do the job and to do it right. Unfortunately, 12 years ago, I went through a divorce, and at that point, I decided to go back to college because I needed a way to make sure I could support myself and my children. What made this more challenging is that my 2 children were ages 4 and 18 months. However, I set my goals high. I wanted to graduate in the top of my class, and that's exactly what I did. I graduated 3rd. To make that happen, I often found myself working around the clock between studying, getting the kids to daycare, going to class, coordinating visitation with their dad, and working nights and weekends at the hospital. I did it. I knew what it was going to take, and I just did it. I didn't complain. I just made it happen. And lastly, I care. Pocahontas County is my home. I grew up here, and I want to enhance this office and make it run it as smoothly as it possibly can. My parents are Norma Ollinger and the late Cleet Ollinger. They were longtime business people in town. They were senior members here in Pocahontas. They instilled in me and my 6 siblings that if you want your community to be around, you need to get involved and give back as much as you can. And this is the way I can give back. I feel that this is an opportunity for me to step up to the plate and use my education, my work experience, and dedication to give back to Pocahontas County. As your auditor, I will represent your tax dollars with accountability, commitment, and honesty. I have the education, work experience, and skill set to handle this complex office, and I promise that I will not let you down. I am backed by Janice Hanson, Linda Ferguson, and Carol McLean. That's over 80 years in the auditor's office to telling you that I'm the right person for this job.
Wow.
Do you guys have any questions for me?
Refresh my memory on the process of voting in a primary. Is that, my recollection is that you have to declare and vote for either Republican, Democrat, or something else. Is that still true?
That is correct. You have to be either a Republican or a Democrat to vote in the primary. Independents cannot vote. And you have to vote for the party that you are registered as. So if you're a Republican, you vote for the Republican people. And what the primary is that, like for the auditor's office, there are 2 people on the Republican ticket right now, and they need to get it to make 1 candidate for the general election. So it's to basically wean one of us out. So you can, though, if you so choose, if you are a Democrat or an independent and want to vote on the Republican ticket that day, you can change your party. You can change it ahead of time by going to the auditor's office, or you can change it the day of the election by when you go up to vote. You can say, I want to become a Republican. They'll do it right there on the spot.
So you're on the Republican ticket.
I am. This year, everything seems to be in the primaries on the Republican ticket.
So you've always been a Republican, or you chose that party to for the potential activity on that side?
Well, I chose to be Republican because it fits more in my views of who I am as a person. In the past, I'd always been an independent because, I don't know, I just was. I wasn't a very political person, but the Republicans do fit my...
So there's 2 on the Republican ticket, and how many on the Democrat ticket, and then there's an independent, is that correct?
That's correct. Ann Harrison is an independent. She will not show up on the ballot until November. And Karen Halder is a Democrat, and she will show up on the November. They don't have anyone going against them in the same party, so they're automatically on the November ballot.
Who's the other person on the Republican ticket?
It's Amy Johnson. Any other?
No, Amy at all. I believe she works at the school. Does she?
No,
Where does she work?
she does driver's license in Calhoun County at the Calhoun County Treasurer's Office. So that's her responsibility. They moved to Pocahontas County about 2 years ago, and they're originally from Rockville City.
Very good.
And her husband's a teacher.
Already got one, I think.
You did? Okay.
If that was left on my door.
Oh, really? Oh,
Maybe it
yes.
wasn't.
Yeah, this weekend, maybe? Okay, yes. I've been going door to door. Yes. So,
Awesome. Very interesting.
well, I hope that you come out on June 7th and vote for me. I appreciate that.
I might vote. So you have to become a Democrat, or what are you, Republican?
Republican, if you want to vote for me that day, you do have to be a Republican that day.
I'm just like, I agree with this, and I don't agree with this. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, or Independent.
But I'll become a Republican just for you.
Thank you.
So if there are multiple independents, they would all be on the ballot in November.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So do you guys debate at all?
No.
Would be interesting.
Knock, knock. I mean, yes, it's yours.
Okay.
Special little pickle.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Hey, Dr. Brettman gave us all those funds for our graduation,
Really?
so you know. Yeah.
Awesome. I'll get my thank you card.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about that? That's a nice surprise. Mm-hmm.
This is very, very good.
That is good.
Watch everybody eat.
So any exciting news going on? Our meeting was really quick today. I'm gonna have to work on like making
Well, now
it longer.
that's Jack here, then anybody have a question for him?
Oh, I do. Are you making ice cream for Wednesday?
I have